Titan in the building. Guys, this is the brand new 2020 Titan. And it's all filthy dirty because I just put it through its paces. From tip to tail, I have put it through beautiful lawn all the way into a nasty forest of terrible reeds and weeds and nasty stuff. And it was a champion. I wanted to first start by saying that this mower is like, to me it's like apple pie. It is American feeling mower. It's assembled in America. The Toro company is American. It's made by American employees, and it's made for Americans with the American dream. It's like a bald eagle with a baseball bat in one hand, throwing a football, wearing a special kind of helmet that you drink adult beverages out of while wearing it. Seriously though, all jokes aside, this is the new Titan. This is a new design from nose to tail. Basically, they did away with the Titan from a year ago and 2 years ago. They did away with the 1500, the 2000, the 2500, and they moved that mower into its own class, up into the commercial class, and called that a 2000 series. This is now the Titan series, but they're calling this homeowner with acreage. And boy, that is a perfect definition of who should buy this. It's for homeowners with acreage, it's for big lawns, it's for homeowners who want to mow their own grass and they don't necessarily want to spend as much as a commercial mower. And so Toro's made a mower that meets all those amazing points that they needed to have a great mower, but they kept the price down and they gave you all the great features that you wanted. But not just features, it's not just a feature heavy mower. This is a quality mower. It has the same engineering that went into the commercial mowers. You can just tell that from head to tail, this thing's been thought out and it works very, very well. Guys, from the styling to the deck, it's all new. Let me kind of walk through you some things. They make it in a MyRIDE and they make it in a non-MyRIDE. So those are some things to keep your eye out for. Let me tell you a little bit about this mower from nose to tail so you get an understanding of what's going on. This is a homeowner acreage mower. So this mower is made to mow 5 acres. You could have 10 acres. It can mow a lot. If you're a commercial guy, you could buy this mower. It's not gonna have a commercial warranty, but it mows and feels like a commercial mower in a lot of ways. But it's not a commercial mower. It's technically a residential mower, or maybe a farm person or someone who owns a lot of land. It's just gonna be mowing their own yard once a week. But could this mow more? Absolutely. The way it feels, the strength of the engine, the deck size, the durability of it all, it's strong. It's made better than most commercial mowers. So absolutely you could. Let's go into some of the features. This is a MyRIDE, so it has a suspension seat like we've seen with the Titan or the Time Cutter MyRIDE, but this stayed with the 3 spring over shock system, the 2 in the back, 1 in the front. The platform is independent from the frame, independent from the deck. So as you're going over terrain, you move, but your deck stays nice and level, which ensures a nice quality of cut, which is gonna look awesome on your yard. And it's gonna make you feel better at the end of the day, and it allows you to mow faster because you're not having to slow down because your organs are gonna explode. You're allowed to keep going and your mower will take the hits, but you stay nice and isolated. So that's a beautiful feature. Okay, so we have this, that's nice. What else does it have? It has a commercial style deck height adjuster. So you drop your pin in. Wow, thank you Titan. That is a beautiful feature that you didn't have before, and I really, really appreciate it. Not only that, the springs that help lift this deck make the deck extremely light to lift up and down. The weight required to push on this pedal is like nothing, like your grandma could do it. Your little 5-year-old kid could lift this deck up and down even though it's a 60-inch deck. They have weighed these springs perfectly that you can lift it with that pedal very, very easily, which is awesome. It's a great feature, and that's a very commercial feature that I really appreciate about this mower. Has big front wheels, has a very heavy duty deck hanger system. You can see it's a rod that goes all the way through, hangs on both sides on chains, hangs on the back. You can step on this deck, it doesn't go up and down, doesn't shift, doesn't do anything weird. Has a nice boot scraper on this side and like a step platform, so when you climb up on it, you have a nice step, which is really, really convenient. Has a commercial air filter. That comes standard on all the Titan series, a commercial grade canister air filter on the back, which is a very high quality product in addition that they've included on all the Titans, which is beautiful. Has this 3-tone stitch seating with the bulls on it. Looks beefy and robust, and I like that because this mower is that. Has a thick tubular frame, 10-gauge steel. Most people can cheap out on thin decks and thin frames, but not Toro. Toro went robust, they went big, they went thick, they went strong, and I really appreciate that about the Titan. Cast aluminum spindles, anti-scalp wheels. This thing just goes on and on. Big back tires, look at these back tires. 22-inch 11 by 10. That is a big back tire on a Titan. I was mowing the front yard. This is a nice St. Augustine yard. I was mowing at 3.5 inches, and I cut a lot of grass really quickly with this 60-inch deck. And never did the engine bog down. It mowed beautifully. The blade tip speed was right there. It never bogged down. Just was a really nice, easy to use mower. The dampeners and the steering felt nice. The transaxles felt really nice and just well sorted. Everything about this mower is really well balanced. The deck, I was mowing today with a 60-inch, and it has the Toro 24.5 horsepower twin cylinder engine on it. And I was thinking, man, that's the same engine they put on some of the 42-inch mowers. Is that gonna be enough engine for this big deck? And it was. Guys, I put it through its paces to really ensure that that was true before I recommended it. So my goal today was to try to even see if I could break it. So I literally drove it in grass above my knee, above my waist, above my shoulder, above my head, above my arms, just to see what could this engine handle. Because this engine is the same engine they put on their little tiny 42-inch. And so I wanted to see, is it strong enough to handle a 60-inch? Because that's a lot more blade. That's literally one whole new blade, and each blade is bigger than the first blade. So I wanted to know, is the 24.5 Toro engine, is it gonna live up to the 60-inch deck? And I put this in the thickest, craziest jungle forest I could find. Literally, I took it up this big hill and mowed this plateaued area, an abandoned golf course with grass 7 to 8 feet high, and trees and bushes, things that Toro would tell me, please do not drive our demo mower through that. And I said, I have to. If I'm gonna stay true to my viewers, if I'm gonna recommend this thing, I gotta put it through the trenches. And I was expecting to bog this thing down out. I was trying to completely bog this engine out to see what it could take. And never once did it bog down. I was running over freaking mole holes and ant piles, and it just kept plowing through it. Boom. This engine was plenty for this deck. It's either the way they had their pulley set up or their belt set up. It's just geared right that it has plenty of power for this deck, and I was very impressed with this 24 horse on the 60-inch deck. I was surprised and delighted by how powerful it was. And guys, it never once bogged down. It was a powerful engine. I was so shocked. I was impressed. This engine is perfect. It's baller. I hope Toro puts this engine on all kinds of stuff. I hope they put it on the grandstand. I'd love to see that. I'd love to have this as a bolt-on option if your engine ever blows up on your commercial Z, if you could throw one of these on there. Because this is a great little engine and it's a great price. And so I think that's something that's really special about Toro. They've made some of their own products that help keep the price down, which make a mower like this affordable for homeowners. The mower rode faster than the Time Cutter. It felt nicer than the Time Cutter. It felt a little beefier, a little heavier duty, stronger, and different from the Time Cutters. They added its own commercial style parking brake. I really like that. So you can pick it up and put it back down, and it works perfectly. It helps hold it still on your trailer or anything like that. It gives you a little more mental security knowing this thing's locked down, it's not going anywhere. I wouldn't have done the things I did with this, with the Time Cutter. It would have felt like abuse. But with this, it didn't actually feel like abuse. It felt like you could do this occasionally if you had to. It could be used occasionally for brush. I know Toro probably doesn't want me to say that. And I'm not gonna say that. Don't ever use it for brush. But if you had to, it probably could handle it. The nose has a bull nose, so a rolled steel nose. It's all reinforced welded, very strong. So when you're running over sticks, branches, whatever, it's not gonna bend that front lip. That's so important. Realistically, you're gonna mow your grass, and one day, a year, your crazy neighbor's gonna ask you, will you mow my backfield? And you're gonna say, whew, sorry old girl, time to hit the trenches. And you're gonna do it, and I can tell you, this thing can handle it. And it went through. I was mowing stalks, guys. Thick stuff, and it was just, it was fun. I was covered in stuff. This mower is so dirty right now. I feel bad to even review it so dirty, but I don't have time to clean it. I need to show you guys the truth. And the truth is, this mower's baller. Guys, I'm just blown away with the quality of cut, the strength, the commercial feel, the pro dampeners, the height of cut assembly, how you change that, the whole MyRIDE suspension, the commercial air filter, the big tires, the black wheels, the step here, you can easily step up onto your mower. They have a 2-inch square tube frame with 10-gauge steel. All these little things make it really feel commercial and make it really feel heavy duty. I climbed this thing literally up steeper than probably Toro would want me to do, and I mowed grass way heavier duty than Toro would want me to do. And it just took it like a champ. It goggled it up like the Cookie Monster. It didn't care at all. So I was very, very impressed with this mower. It's a great machine. For the value, you truly can't beat it. And that's something I'm really impressed with. That Toro is, they developed their own engine to cut cost, so that they don't have to pay Kawasaki or Kohler, so that way you can buy this awesome machine for an affordable price. If you're a homeowner and you have acreage, it's a no-brainer. Get a Titan. This machine is great. I really enjoyed driving it today, and I think they're gonna sell like hotcakes because the price is right. They're made right, they're heavy duty, and it just feels nice. You can tell that Toro designed this thing. It's not some afterthought. They put a lot of time and effort in this machine, and it feels extremely well sorted. I enjoyed riding it, and I think anyone who buys it's gonna love this mower. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Check out our YouTube channel for more reviews and how-tos. Please like this video and subscribe. See ya, have a great day.